All right, so we are going to be live. Just do this. All right, so we should be live. Mr. Dad, what's up? All right, should be a little bit more together today. Now that I don't have TJ in here and camera mishaps and everything like that. Wish we had some games going on currently. Unfortunately, we don't. Corey, you say, man, I must have the worst odds of picking from the DGF Optimizer. Why do you say that? Coach DFS says, who are you? I am Dustin. I am pretty new here at Daily Grind Fantasy. You may have seen me if you have Twitter, a bunch interacting with the gang there. And now we're over here on the YouTube channel. I've put out a couple videos over here, as well as I've been on at least one live stream so far with TJ. Today we're going to be going ahead looking at some value on the optimizer. No worries, coach. Value on the optimizer on across all of the apps. So basically, this is a free trial run for anybody that doesn't have a subscription to our memberships here. We're going to look at PrizePicks. We're going to look at ParlayPlay, No House Advantage. I mean, any of these ones that you can think of, those are a couple of my favorite. No House Advantage and Hi J-Bum and ParlayPlay lately have been killing it for me. So that's something I would definitely be sure to go over. Actually, if you look here on the DGF Optimizer, currently, right now, we have Bo Bichette over 1.5 total bases, minus 141 on Barstool, BetOnline minus 145. Now, my question is he actually in the lineup? Because we've had every once in a while there'll be a play that just shoots to the top of the board, and sometimes it's like BetOnline. Most of the time it's actually Bovada. If it only has Bovada odds, sometimes it will. It's because they're not in the lineup, and all the other places have pulled it off, but Bovada was just too slow to pull it off. Because when I pick over 55%, they hook or don't hit. What are you playing those 55% odds in? If you don't know about this feature on the optimizer, I highly suggest doing so, because this is the best feature that you could use to be sure that you are playing the correct slip types per the percentage odds to hit. So here, as you can see, we hit 5-man flex plays on the All Sports PrizePicks optimizer, guys. You can see here every single play right here is valid. It is able to be played in 5-man flexes. We hit 6-man flexes, should be right around the same. Yep. So all these are still valid there as well. But let's say we go to 2-man. Boom. There are 0 plays for 2-man slips currently on the optimizer. Finessed. I've actually hacked the DGF YouTube channel. This is now my channel. No, I'm kidding. Matt and TJ are doing something. Yeah, Matt got pregnant. So that's what J-Bomb says. Yeah, the 5-man flex is what Matt told me about. Sino, hi, buddy. Yeah, so if you're playing these consistently in 5-man flexes over time, you are become profitable. However, and that's because you should be hitting these individual legs at that percentage odds. Okay, it's not necessarily saying that each 5-man flex is going to hit at 57.06. It's if you play these same plays over a long period of time, you should become profitable. But honestly, I mean, this Bo Bichette play looks really good. You still got this play that's been up there for a while. Volpe over fantasy score 6.5 fantasy score. I would imagine that is like that because when he gets on base, he's got a huge steal possibility, and steals are worth a lot in fantasy score. Ronci Contreras, walks allowed down here at the very bottom, 54.35% to hit. I actually really like that play. So, I mean, you could really make a 5-flex slip currently with plays straight from this optimizer and using the taco. So, like, let's go, for instance. So, who else we got? I know, and for the sake of this stream, I am going... Hi, it's TJ. This guy's so handsome. Hey, buddy. For the sake of the stream, you can use any of these on here, right? For the sake of the stream, I know most of you guys aren't going to want me to use the soccer plays or such, but those are valid. If we use literally not even using those, we still have enough to build a 5-flex slip on PrizePicks. So we could take the Bo Bichette, which I really, really love. Bo Bichette. Let's go to MLB. Bo Bichette. Over 1.5 total bases. We got Volpe. Over hitter fantasy score. Like I said, he's such a wagon when he gets on base. He can get many steals. And then Schwartz, under 3 shots on goal. Got 2 free throws that are off on Underdog. You got 0.5 discrepancies on both of those on PrizePicks. But Ronci Contreras, you have that over walks allowed, minus 130 on DraftKings, and Caesars got a minus 155 to go over 1.5 walks allowed. So we can go ahead and lock those in as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do those. I'm going to finish up. I'm just going to keep it to baseball. Ronci. Oh. Guess I can't really spell his name well. And then what was the last one that I had said? Oh, I guess we'll go ahead and throw this NHL one in. We'll leave out the free throw props. We'll throw out NHL Schwartz. And then boom. So right there could be our first 5-flex built on the optimizer. I'm actually going to go ahead and lock this in over here on my phone real quick while I have it. Really wish there was a game going on. That way I could be watching that and talking through these. Be a lot more fun on my end. Oh, so it's not TJ, but it's Matt. And he did confirm, yes, he is pregnant. Wow, a lot of fun stuff going on in the comments here. All right. So, like I said, Bo Bichette. I really like that line of Bo Bichette. Volpe, like I said, my man gets on base, and we're getting that steal. He's soaring over. Contreras, and then our last leg was in the NHL. Schwartz to go under 3 shots on goal. So I'm taking it with the taco. I did put out basically half of it on a pairing on Twitter. So if you guys want to check that out, you're welcome to. And then boom. I'm locked in with that. Let me know if you guys are locking in with that. Kevin, how's it going? What do you recommend? Bo with RJ free square on Underdog. I don't know. Let's check out the Underdog optimizer, see what it's saying, because you guys got to remember different slip types, different percentages, and everything depending on these. So there's actually quite a few decent plays here on Underdog. Let's see. So like I said, you can use this. So there's really no 2-man slips that are plus EV. A couple of these are 5-man slips, 5-man plus EV slips, but we don't have enough to build a 5-flex. Luckily, though, we do have enough to build a 3-man slip that would be plus EV. How under strikeouts, Sportsbooks line's got him at 4.5. Let's go, Tyrone's tailing. Are we fading tacos today? No, we are not fading the tacos. If there's value, we are playing the tacos. Like I mentioned earlier, somebody had commented on a tweet of mine don't play the Brunson taco because it's a donation. When you're getting 4 points of value, on a play that was already slightly favored to go over his original line, you take that value every single time. So if you're fading the tacos or playing the under on the original and not playing the actual taco, you're doing it wrong. You got to take the value. Byron Buxton, that's a solid line there. His even line basically is set to 1.5 on sportsbooks. Getting him at 2 on Underdog would need 3 to go over. 2 would just be pushing. And you have an EPL play here on player shots attempted where you're getting a discount of 0.5. All right. That's actually a great prop. You're getting a plus EV with push potential to save you. What do you think about Curry under PRA? Malik says. Are you talking about that on PrizePicks, Malik? Let me know which site you're looking at. Why would you fade tacos? Exactly. But you'd be surprised. There's plenty of people out there that are still fading tacos every Tuesday, basically. But I'm going to go ahead. Okay, Malik says PrizePicks. We'll go ahead and check over here on PrizePicks. Curry PRA, he says. So you can sort the optimizer by many different ways. So we can just literally type in Curry and click the PRA. So actually, Stephen Curry is slightly favored to go under his PRA of 43.5 on sportsbooks. So I would totally stay away from that. I wouldn't play that on PrizePicks in no way at all. So it's not plus EV for any slip type, not even close. So I would stay away from Steph Curry's PRA. However, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the ParlayPlay optimizer. I haven't refreshed it since before the stream, so let's see what's on it. This has been my go-to every single day lately. There's so much volume to be had on here. I mean, just look at this. If we just take these top 5 plays right here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and make a slip. These top 5 plays on ParlayPlay, you're going to be playing it in a 5-pick insured play. Or insured slip, I should say. Look, 5-man insured slips. This is how much value is on ParlayPlay almost every single day, guys. If you guys don't have it downloaded, I highly, highly suggest it. And if you're not on the ParlayPlay optimizer, I mean, it's been a wagon for me over the last, I think I got ParlayPlay in March or something like that. And I maybe was even a little bit late to getting it then. But when I finally downloaded it, it's probably been my most profitable app since March. That or even NHA. But I'm going to go ahead and toss in a slip right here. I'm literally taking these top 5 plays on the optimizer. That's literally as simple as that. Houck under Ks. Zach Gallen under Ks. Now, Brogdon doesn't play tonight, but if you care about money, that doesn't faze you. You can have this slip sit in your account for more than one day. Mason Miller at 4Ks today. That's what they're projecting. ParlayPlay's goated, Matthew says. We'll look into Mason Miller in just 1 second. I'll tell you actually where to play Mason Miller. And if you were following us on Twitter, quite a few of us ended up tweeting it out, but it's a really, really good play over there. I'll show you that in just one moment. Let's go ahead and I'm locking in this play. So actually, I've played Mason Marchment in a few slips. I don't want to overexpose myself to him, so I might replace Marchment actually with Austin Reeves under 25 points, rebounds, and assists. So if you guys look here, just I'm locking this in now real quick, and then I'll talk through it a little bit. So actually, every single one of these plays are unders, and that's totally fine by me. Make sure you guys are locking in as an insured slip on ParlayPlay. And like I said, don't overexpose. So I would have probably been overexposing myself to Mason if I would have played him. However, Zalexis, yes, it's going to be over on Fliff. We're going to want to play him. But let me just explain this real quick. So Tanner Houck, Sportsbooks line set to 4.5. We're getting a more aggressive line of 5. He has to go get 6 in order to beat us. That's his near even line is to go under 4.5 strikeouts on Sportsbooks. Once again, same exact thing here. You even got some more book package for this one with Zach Gallen, getting a more aggressive line over here on ParlayPlay. Malcolm Brogdon under rebounds and assists. You're getting a whole rebound and assist, more aggressive line on ParlayPlay. 0.5 here. Here's another Jordan Poole. You're getting a whole 1 rebound or assist discount or more aggressive line. Austin Reeves, same thing, 1. All of these plays are really, really, really good. And even look, here's Contreras walks as well. Man, I could literally sit here and put in multiple slips right now. But I want to go ahead and talk about this play. We'll come back to that if you guys are on ParlayPlay and want to check that out a little bit more. Let's go ahead and refresh the Fliff Optimizer. This has been a wagon for the entire DGF community. You can look at, speaking of the man, Mason Miller himself, sitting there at the very, very, very top of the board, right? You can get him at -1. Like, what is Fliff doing on this play? And I'm going to explain to you. You can get him at -105 on Fliff when every single sportsbook that has odds on Mason Miller have it over -140. Why in the world would you ever play it on any of those other sportsbooks, whether you have access to them or not? It doesn't matter. Why would you play them on any of those rather than play it on Fliff? Giving you 55.34% odds to hit, an edge of 4.12%. Like, give me the Mason Miller over 5.5 strikeouts. That's where you should be playing it. Look at the edge that you're getting. And I locked this in. If you guys were quick, or if you guys have the Fliff Optimizer and you guys were checking it this morning, I got it at +115. Apparently, Matt says he got it at +120. I didn't see the actual slip, but we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Apparently, he's super quick. But this line has moved so much today. Early in the day, these sportsbooks didn't have this, but you guys got to think about it. You're not smarter than Vegas. The lines move for a reason, right? News might have dropped that, to where the lineup was going to be different than originally expected. Vegas takes everything into account. Big Mason Miller fans. Yeah, Vegas takes everything into account, guys. Everything that you know, everything that you think you know, everything that you look up, doing your research, Vegas knows all of this. Vegas has been profitable for time, eternity, basically. So it's like, why spend all the hours doing that research when they do it literally for you and it pops up right here? Hey, take this play, take it, and look at that value you get. Oh, John, I didn't even notice this. John Gray, I don't even have this put in yet. Oh, wow. Just broke my hand hitting the underside of my table. Oh, God. Justin, you must have been the guy that commented that on Twitter, I'm imagining. It's tough. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and toss this John Gray play in. Over 4.5 player strikeouts. We're getting him at +120 on PrizePicks. Yeah, you got a 47.63% odds to hit. That means you're not putting as much on it as you would maybe something with higher odds. It just depends on what you would like to put on it. But look at the odds there. You can see multiple sportsbooks have it right around +100. Some FanDuel, you're getting it -116, -113 Barstool, and so on and so forth. These even get better over here, -117, 119. So we're going to go ahead and take the 2% edge that we can get over here on Fliff. And I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. If you guys aren't signed up for Fliff, you guys can go to the link in the description, sign up for it. It's legal in almost every single state. And like I said, that's something that we as a community at DGF have been loving. And then we're hitting live plays on Fliff because Fliff is not updating as fast as these other sports books. And in real time, our optimizer updates what the other sports books have odds-wise. And then we look at Fliff. Fliff is lagging behind. We go to Fliff. We place that bet. For instance, let's just say Mason Miller was a live bet right now. We see Fliff has it at minus 105, and everybody else has this live bet at minus 140. But we have some extra time to go ahead and place it on Fliff. So that's where we've been definitely crushing. And in the very beginning, when we had first got this optimizer, you guys can ask some of the community. We were getting plus EV percentage of 14 and more than that actually on live plays. Absolutely crushing. All right, I'm talking too much. Now let me at least enter this in. Anybody enter in this John Gray play? Who's tailing that? John Gray over 4.5 strikeouts. Going ahead and lock that in right now myself. Minus 120. All right, let's go ahead and real quick because I know most people are looking for taco slips and such. So let's go ahead. Actually, real quick before we go ahead and go over some stuff on PrizePicks, go ahead, drop a like if you guys are watching this. If you guys are new here, have never came across our channel before, I'm Dustin. I'm with Daily Grind Fantasy. A couple of us that kind of do things on this channel, but go ahead and subscribe. We post slips on Twitter, here on YouTube. We're all over the place, so make sure you guys subscribe, follow us on social media as well. Those links are all in the description. But all right, let's see what else. Oh, Ahmed Rosario right here. MLB hitter score. Ahmed Rosario over 5 hitter fantasy score. Let's go ahead and go to our hitter fantasy score for MLB, the tab here where we can see the difference, right? So sportsbooks, what we do here for our MLB hitter fantasy scores is we take each of their statistics that have sportsbooks odds, and then we'll do the back end math on our side to calculate what their average sportsbook fantasy score should be, right? Sportsbooks are saying, well, I guess in this case, DraftKings is saying that this is off by 1.4 fantasy score. It should be 6.4, should be the projection. However, PrizePicks has it at 5. That is a beautiful, beautiful play. Oh, Stephen Kwan is a 1.1 difference as well. Down here, like we've already talked about Volpe. But let's go back to the actual optimizer. All right, let's scroll a little bit. So yeah, I mean, you still got this Contreras walks down here. We'll go ahead and throw this into a 5 flex just to show you guys the only place. So I mean, even this, if you guys look here, Style, who is League of Legends, you're getting a 1 kill discount over here on PrizePicks. So that's also in play as well. You got this hitter fantasy score. I really, really like that play actually for Ahmed Rosario. So if you guys are looking for something to play with Taco, that's something I'm really liking myself. Jaden Swartz still up. Once again, you have these free throws. Let's go ahead. Let's check and see if No House Advantage has anything currently. Let me know if you guys have any plays that you guys are wondering about. You want me to look into a little bit more, let me know. See, so over here, I mean, we don't have quite enough to we don't have quite enough to make a slip over here for a 5-man insured slip. But as you can see, We got John Gray under 4.5 strikeouts. That's because if we're wanting to play his over and get the edge that we are over here on Fliff, you're not gonna play it over on no house advantage for the over. Now the under certainly looks really good on no house advantage, so you could play the under over here on no house advantage. You want to know what the Fliff coins are for? I'm new, LL. They have cash and coins. So actually, with Fliff, the coins you can bet your coins in order to win XP or to earn XP, I should say. And as you earn XP, you earn Fliff cash, which then turns into real money. So it's definitely useful betting your coins as well. If you, especially if you don't have any money on there, you have not deposited. Definitely useful to do that and earn XP. That way you can turn that into Fliff bucks. John Gray under on PrizePicks also looks great. Let's see. Did that just populate? Because I did not see that myself. Also, let me know. Would you guys like a daily show, something like this? I can get it together a little bit more. I kind of threw this together within the last hour or so. Kind of like a daily show where every single day we go ahead for maybe like an hour, go through some plays on these optimizers and such, answer questions, look up some stuff that you guys might like. Let me know if that's something you guys are interested in, and we'll go ahead and maybe try and work on something like that. Because with the way PrizePicks has been lately, specifically PrizePicks, it's been a little tough. Hey, chill, cheers. It's been a little tough to go ahead. So if you have the optimizers, yes, you can look at the value and you can get a lot of these slips in. But in order for us to do a full YouTube video on these plays on the optimizer, a lot of times by the time we get it out, it's going to be bumped. So it's key to have the optimizers, number one. Number two, if we do it in live time, you are able to go ahead and get these slips in, like that. So yeah, I mean, nothing really has changed over here on the PrizePicks optimizer. J-Bomb, do you know who Chill Robots is? It seems like it. Yes, that would be dope. Matthew says, Matthew, if I'm not mistaken, you've been crushing it. Pretty sure I've been seeing you on Twitter a little bit. Let's go. Actually, what I wanted to do was go on Fliff real quick. Fliff coins are for little kids to get them addicted to gambling before they can. Who knows? I didn't create that app. I'm just using it to take their money. All right, so what you can do also is kind of, you can sort this by percentage odds to hit. That's what I'm doing here. So now we see our greatest percentage odds to hit, right? Now, what I like to do, and what I've talked to even TJ, who's on this channel as well, you guys know him. If you can get something with 50 plus odds percent to hit, 53 plus odds to hit, with at least plus, or with at least a plus EV percentage of 1 or more, those are the plays I really, really like. As you can see, obviously Mason Miller still is an amazing play. Like, if you got him at the plus money earlier, it's insane. But even now, it's still good. So definitely still jump on that. But look, Ashcraft under 4 strikeouts, 57.13 percent odds to hit. You're getting him at minus 125, plus EV percentage of 1.57. When other sports books, you're getting at minus 125. Other sports books have it 150 plus, basically. Besides, you have one at minus 140, but all the other sports books are 150 plus. Once again, don't play it over there. You play it on Fliff. Strom over here, 53% odds to hit, 1.41 plus EV percentage. That's a great edge. Pinnacle has it at minus 154. These other sports books seem to be in more of agreement, around maybe 130, minus 135. You're getting it at minus 110. There's a bunch of player props, specifically strikeouts in MLB today, that you guys should be taking. John Gray under is not on the optimizer, minus 155 and DK, Caesars. You're saying it's not on the, let's see. So it is looking like a decent play on PrizePicks. Barstool Sportsbook seems to be weighing this down. So if you're looking for a a last leg of like a five pick flex, I would go ahead and maybe even take a shot on John Gray here. It just seems like Barstool is the only one that's really not agreeing with the rest of these sports books. So I don't mind that at all. If you're looking for a last leg, I would. Was Gray an under play on Fliff? No. So if you're gonna take the over on John Gray, which is what we're doing over here on Fliff, obviously he's favored to go over on strikeouts, or sorry, to go under on strikeouts at 4.5, right? But the value that we were, and this might have came down a little bit actually. Now that we're looking at it, maybe it's not as good of a play at this current second. But odds are always adjusting and fluctuating, so that is something that we have to take into account. But you're getting it at minus 120 on Fliff. These other sports books have it around minus 100, minus 110. So really, it seems to be that it might be starting to go ahead and favor the under a little bit even more than originally. So let's see if no house advantage. I know I'm talking fast. I'm stuttering a little bit because I'm talking so fast. This is all about plus EV betting. That is correct. All right, so look, let's see. I think we have enough right here to make a 5-man. Yep, bingo. So let's go ahead. We're hopping over to all the apps. So if you guys don't have them, the links are in the description to go ahead and hop on all these apps. The more apps, the better chance at value and profitability. The more apps you have. So if you guys are serious about it, I definitely suggest looking into some of the apps that are in your state that you can go ahead and get. All right, so right here we have Jason Robertson in NHL. We're getting a 0.5 describe. That's such a good play. You should be taking this play right now. Jason Robertson under 4 shots on goal. He is favored to go under at 3.5. You're getting a slightly more aggressive prop at 4 on NHA. So we're going to go ahead and take that. And then Clay Thompson. So we're in a little bit of a bind here. John bumped down to 4 on NHA. Is that right? I was just about to look. No, so he's still at 4.5 on NHA. So that is something you can still play. So technically, we only have 4 plus EV plays because we can't put Clay Thompson in our lineup twice. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take Clay Thompson under points because I have played his 3s already today. I don't want to overexpose, so I am going to do his under 23 points. And that's another key thing, guys, to not overexpose to props or players. And we got Matthew Chickchuck. I'm not quite sure how to exactly pronounce the last name. But once again, a solid play there of under 4. And let's see. I'm going to refresh just real quick to see if we get one more better play that pops up. But not for the sake, I'll go ahead and take this Kevin Love under 9 points. Just to round out my slip here. It's not quite a plus EV play, but for the sake, I'm going to go ahead and throw him in there. It's just on the edge. We're looking for 53. So just above that, as you can see, plus EV right here, 53.26 and then 53.18. So I'm going to go ahead and still roll with that. But this is going to be on insured slips, guys, on ParlayPlay. So I just submitted that on ParlayPlay for you guys. This is a 5-man. Clay's going to hit 3s easy. Yeah, and he very well could hit his 3s easy. And he could still go under 23 points. He's heavily favored, actually. I didn't necessarily notice this when submitting. He's heavily favored under 23.5. Yeah, we're getting him at 23 on NHA, but it's taken into account in factoring, how favored he is at the under of 23.5. So once again, Lena says, so Matthew over. No, so and actually here comes another play. Mitch Marner over 2.5 is creeping up, as you guys can see, as these odds are coming in and adjusting. No, Matthew Tkachuk. I don't know. How do you have a TK in your name? Tkachuk? I don't know. Anyways, forget about that. Forget about the name. You don't even need to know the name in order to bet this, because we're playing for value here. All right. It is under 4 goals. Robertson's at 3.5 on PrizePicks. See? Boom. You're getting amazing value. So I bet you, let's see. And just like you said, so John Gray was bumped on PrizePicks. I'm imagining whoever was talking. Tkachuk? Elliot says Tkachuk. All right, so Tkachuk. See, if you're looking at the name, you would know that. Hockey names are so hard to say, for sure. But yeah, as we were making this slip, John Gray was bumped on PrizePicks from 4.5 to 4, right? But that's why we have these other apps. We go over here and we get him at 4.5 still on NHA. Now let's go ahead and refresh this ParlayPlay Optimizer, and I bet you we can probably snipe something else on here as well. So let's see. Do they have John Gray? So they still have John Gray at 4.5, which is a plus EV play. Once again. So, Roop. See, why they gotta have such hard names? Roop, I'm guessing. Hints. Over 2 shots on goal. Earlier, think about it. He was favorited. Now the line's bumped down to 2. And now we're going ahead and play his over. As his near even line, and Pinnacle even favors him minus 120 to go over 2 shots on goal. And then Bryce Elder under 4.5 looks like a solid play here. 5 flex slips. Yeah, I'm about to make another one on ParlayPlay myself. I'm gonna take my main man Roop, however you say that. Roop, rope, whoop, whoop. Oh, Garrett, I'm looking right over Garrett Cole. I thought that was maybe his strikeouts, which I've played here recently. So under 5 hits for Garrett Cole. And then I'm going to go ahead and bounce down just a little bit. Oh, see, look, now Mason Marchment, they bumped him down to 1.5. You guys got to remember, it's taken in on these props that we're getting, Mason Marchment earlier at 2 as opposed to 1.5. We're getting a discount, and that's taken into account. He's got to go to 3 to beat us as well. So I'm trying to look, like I said, I've made quite a few slips because that's what plus EV betting is about, guys. Volume, staying within your bankroll, your management, your bankroll, your management of your bankroll, but also, playing volume along with value with these sportsbook odds that we're seeing here. So let me see where I'm at. So I'm making this play as well with you guys. I just canceled out of it. So I'm going to go ahead and take Roop. That looks like a solid play. I'm going to take Cole under 5 hits. And then Elder. I don't have any Bryce Elder because that's a new play that's kind of popped up. We're going to go with, boom, right there. Jordan Poole under in points of 12.5, which I actually gave out on our TikTok earlier today. And then Anthony Davis under 14 rebounds. My man's got to deal with Looney. I'm having the hardest time bringing up Anthony Davis. All right, so Roop over, Garrett Cole under, Bryce Elder under, Jordan Poole. I'm going to go ahead and take his under as well, and then under for Anthony Davis. And boom, that's a 5 flex slip right there on ParlayPlay. No promo code for the monthly subscription. No problem, brother. Just about to sign up. Sorry, did I miss your comment or something? Zachary, so actually, if you just go to the link in the description, and click that link there. You'll get $5 off. If you guys want to try the optimizers, you'll get $5 off your first membership with DGF using the link in the description right now. Also, if you're not quite there to sign up, we have 3-day free trials that are also in the link in the description as well. Check that out. LeBron under 7.5 threes attempted viable. Jonathan, so actually we don't have odds on that, so that's not going to pop up on our optimizers currently. So I'm not able to say if that's going to be a good or bad play since we don't have odds to compare. So hopefully we're back. Hopefully maybe just froze for a second because somebody let me know in the chat when sleeper hitting the optimizer. It's a good question. We have a lot of stuff in the works. Definitely update you guys whenever we have an update on that. However, somebody let me know that I'm back. Okay, Jonathan, appreciate you. Can you do PrizePicks? Can you do a PrizePicks or Underdog? Over here on Prize, well, let's go ahead and go to the Underdog. Let's see if anything else has popped up since last time we were over there. They had a 3-man slip that we could do. Now remember, optimal slips on Underdog are 3-man slips. So let's see. So once again, we still have that Byron Buxton play, which if you guys have not taken that, it's really, really, really good play. Once again, you need 3-player hits, runs, and RBIs to go ahead and beat us. Houck's still here at 5 strikeouts. Yeah, Zach, sorry I didn't see your comment earlier, man. Got nothing for 5-man slips over there on Underdog. But there was a couple there currently. I'm telling you, right now, our value has been on ParlayPlay and No House Advantage. We'll go ahead and refresh ParlayPlay. Once again, if you guys want to check out the optimizers, that's basically right there is almost basically what I built earlier. There's just so much value on these few apps lately. It's hard to sit there and see people just play PrizePicks over and over again when the value is just not there. So let me see. Let's check Hot Streak. We haven't checked Hot Streak yet. I'm sorry, I don't even know if that updated. All right, so on Hot Streak, we got Jordan Poole over 1.5 turnovers. You're getting it at plus 107 as opposed to minus 116-ish on these other sports books here. You could parlay that with this would be not a wonderful. Honestly, you're probably not going to want to parlay that with any of these here. None of these are showing value. It's actually negative. So this is a good play though. If something else does pop up, to go ahead and put that with. Oh, one thing we didn't talk about was Jock Market right now. We're going to go ahead and hop into a Jock Market. So look, we can go ahead and see what these 5-man partial lock EV plays are. Once again, another app that has just had so much value. You're getting Michael Wacha over 4 strikeouts. He's favored to go over 4.5. Really, really good value on this play here. Neto under runs. Once again, just look at that. Oh my gosh. That's going to be taken off the board any second now. That's going to be taken off the board any second now. Minus 160, minus 165, minus 160, minus 170, minus 190 on the under of runs of Zachary Neto. Caleb Martin, under player threes. Uberly favored to go under 1.5. So he would still need to go over 2 in order to beat you. You have that push potential of 1 over here on Jock Market. Man, the value over here right now is actually insane. Look at that. That's for 3-man slips. Even have 2 plays that you could do in 2-man powers. That's insane, guys. Jock Market is also a place that DGF has been crushing. Mitchell Robinson over 11.5 rebounds and assists. I'm going to go ahead and assume that that question is going to be on PrizePicks. So let's go ahead and head over there. So let's go ahead and type them in. Type them in. I can't type. So we're gonna go ahead and just make it simple and just bring up his rebounds and assists here. So Optimizer slightly favoring the over because he is slightly favored to go over 11.5, and now it's not considered a plus EV play, so wouldn't suggest playing that. It's not even plus EV in 5-man or 6-man flexes, so I would stay away from it. I would just fade it all together at this current time. Yeah, that's it. Is there any other questions that anybody that wants me to maybe look up one for them? I'll go ahead and do that. Really want some more plays to pop up over here on No House Advantage myself. Underdog. So I just heard a Discord notification. I'm not quite sure what it was for, but we're gonna go ahead and check Fliff. Maybe it was watch a under or over strikeouts. Now at a edge of 2.81%. Could have been that. Let's go ahead and just cycle by odds percent to hit. Again, all these plays are really good. Oh, right here, no run first inning. If you guys want to get in the no run first inning action, you're getting a little bit better odds over here on ParlayPlay. It is only a plus EV percentage of 0.38, so it's not a super great edge, but nonetheless, it is a little bit of an edge over there on Fliff for a no runs first inning play. Oh, sorry, I lied. Totally scratched it. That is over. That is a Yerfie, not an Earthy. So, yeah. So, scratch what I just said about the no runs first inning. Pays attention to read. Pays to read, folks. So we've made a couple slips from. We've made some slips on No House Advantage. We made a slip on ParlayPlay, PrizePicks. You had plenty of JockMKT plays over there if you guys are on JockMKT. Is there anything else that you guys want to see from me right now? It's up to you guys. I can look up some plays on our optimizers for you. But like I mentioned, these are all available in the link in the description for you guys. All access will get you access to all of these optimizers. We do have options for Fliff only, for PrizePicks only. It's totally up to you what you guys would like. Or if you guys just want to check it out for 3 days free. 3 days free. The link's in the description as well for our 3-day all access memberships for free. So you guys can check that out. When do we get the next Fliff live bet stream? I missed the last one. Austin, I will talk with TJ and Matt because I missed the last one myself and I was upset. I was actually away at a wedding and didn't get to join in on that fun. So we'll talk to them. If you guys enjoyed that, we'll definitely have to do that more often as well. We've been talking about a few things regarding that as far as the live plays go. Pull up PrizePicks. Custom wants to see the PrizePicks optimizer one more time as well. Let's go ahead. Like I mentioned, if you guys were enjoying this stream or you know whatnot, actually, let me ask you this. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and look up D's for Twan real quick. Oh, he's not popping up. Twan, D's who? Okay, yeah. So that's what I was gonna ask you guys. Anybody that's still in here, if you guys like this style where we kind of go through some of these optimizers and such, what is a good time to go live during the day? What's a good time that I could do this? Maybe set a time where every single day we do it at this time, maybe for 30 minutes or maybe for an hour. I mean, we'll see how that goes. But dang, got me, Tuan. Dang, didn't see that one coming. Awesome, Dave. That sounds awesome. Yeah, we'll definitely have to do it again for the live Fliff bets. That seems like everyone liked those. Pulled up PrizePicks Optimizer again here. Basically, some of the same plays on here currently. A lot of these soccer plays are really good. Going off Barstool Sportsbook. If that's something you want to dive into, go ahead for that. Yeah, I'm just curious. Like I was saying earlier, it's just a little tough to get out a full YouTube video without stuff being either bumped or completely ripped off the board on PrizePicks. We've done a couple ParlayPlay YouTube videos here recently that seem to work a little bit better, but personally love these live streams myself. It's a little easier, a little more interactive, and hopefully you guys have learned something along the way as well. Let alone get some free plays here on the optimizer. I feel like noon/afternoon is good, right? I know TJ and Matt were going live, like basically like from 5 to like 5:30, 5:45, 6-ish for a while. I personally would rather do it during the day, but how do I personally play the tacos to try and get a 5 or 6 man or just a 2-man? Honestly, Austin, with the way I didn't even get to play the Brunson taco, unfortunately. I ended up missing that because I was waiting on great value to pop up, and nothing that I really wanted to play ended up popping up. So I just ended up missing it, which is fine because I was busy doing other stuff, DGF related. But I probably should have just threw in a 5-pick flex, but I ended up not doing it anyways. So I would say 5-man and 6-man flexes are the way to play, as always, on PrizePicks. With the way it's been recently, I definitely have found myself with the tacos, at least. The only time I ever play 2-man is with the tacos personally. I know Matt and TJ don't play 2-man slips basically ever. Me personally, I will take my chances with a even more plus EV play of the taco, since that is discounted with the 2-man slip. But really, you should be playing 5- and 6-man flexes exclusively on PrizePicks. And like I said, the only time I ever do that ever is with tacos. Stream at 3 Eastern right before most games start. 3 Eastern seems like not a bad time for me personally. But I also want to be sure that we're going to have plenty of people there. I know people work, get off at 5 o'clock or something like that. So that might be what we end up doing. I'd love to have TJ or Matt on here as well. It's fun to be able to bounce off and talk to someone else while you're doing it as well. But I think that might be it for the live stream. There's going to be plenty of other value that pops up before these games start. I can guarantee it. So if you guys have the optimizers, make sure you guys are refreshing as these update in real time. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm just kind of cycling through that way. If you guys wanted to see something on there, go ahead and play. Go for it. Mitch Marner seems to have popped up as plus EV here on No House Advantage. So that's something you could toss in. Over 2.5 shots on goal. Let's see. Let's check Underdog here. I know we only had those 3 plays really earlier. And then let's see. See if 5-man slips. What we got? Nope. So we're looking at just the 3 earlier. Byron Buxton's still there as well. JockMKT. This thing just had so much value. I wonder if any of it's gone. We're gonna find out. Neto still there. I don't know how that play is still there up on JockMKT, but you got to go run and get it. Once again, we'll go ahead and 3-man slips that you can play all these plays right here. 3-mans, 5-man slips, going to be plenty more to play over here on JockMKT. I mean, these are insane, guys. The odds over here, oh my god. Yeah, go ahead, check it out over there. One more time on Fliff just to see if we got anything else. I know a lot of people in our Discord and such. 3 p.m. West Coast guys can catch it on lunch break. 3 Eastern is nice. Would you play Quan over or Rosario over for a 5th leg? I think Rosario was the one that was actually plus EV. I mean, even this play right here, Boston Celtics minus 19.5. Now, I know I'm a Boston Celtics fan, guys, and it hurt the other night to even keep it a close game without Embiid there. Harden was going off. What can you do there? But this value is insane. You're getting it at plus 365 on Fliff as opposed to 280-ish on these other sports books. Just going to check one more time because I know a lot of our Discord members love these Fliff player props. Mason Miller. Look at that. Clap it up. Odds are still moving in our favor for Mason Miller. Minus 110 now over there. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. Ashcraft looking great now too. 57%. Bunch of these. Awesome. All right, one last refresh on PrizePicks, and then I'm going to get out of here, guys. I appreciate everyone in here that was chatting it up with me. I know I'm a new face to most of you guys, but I promise, we'll do more of these. And I enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too, although I'm not Matt or TJ on this channel. But it's fun, and this is what I love doing, just like them. So we'll do it together. And that's it for this live stream. Make sure if you guys want to check out the Optimizers, the links are in the description. Yeah, that's it. Everyone have a great day. Later.